All right, good morning, FGC.
Is it that time already?
It is that time already, and we are just getting confirmation after confirmation on things that we like. Yesterday, we were talking about Virtua Fighter Ultimate, which is different from Virtua Fighter Showdown. Well, this is Ultimate Showdown,
which is virtually the same game.
I mean, maybe we did learn some things yesterday that we didn't know during the taping. The Virtua Fighter is being made by, actually, we said this, we speculated, but we got confirmation. It's being made by the Yakuza team on the Yakuza engine. So those are the guys that are putting the fighting game together. It is technically a remake because they had to go in and the system of the game is the same, but they had to go in and make the textures again, make all the like backgrounds and things like that. We know that the game now is coming out on June the 1st. If you have a PS Plus subscription, it's coming out exclusive to PlayStation 4. But if you have a PlayStation 5, you can play PlayStation 4 games on PlayStation 5. But for technically reasons, and you don't want to give that expectation or whatever the case is, that it is a PS4 game. Which makes me even more curious to what I was saying earlier, the fact that it is affirmed to be coming out for free, basically, on PS Plus. That this is a proving ground to see if there's still interest in Virtua Fighter for a possible Virtua Fighter 6. Now, the Loneliest Wolf by choice was not exactly impressed. Would I say that's correct with the what you saw yesterday?
Yeah, I'm not. Once again, it looks like an older generation title. It just does, and that's even with this apparent like skin. And if I see, because I know we're gonna be looking at like a comparison, side to side comparison.
Yeah.
If the old game looks like complete booty, and this one looks still kind of like, oh, it looks slightly better than that, I'm gonna be like, damn, was that game that bad looking back in the day? That's literally gonna be how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I felt when I looked at the slide. So let's check it out. So this is the you got a clear view, right?
Yeah, I see.
All right, so this is Akira. This is the new model, and this is the old model.
Jesus Christ. Like
same stage too. By the way, it's the same stage.
All right, the stage. This good God. Lord, this is
the
PS3,
new model,
right?
The new model.
Yeah.
So, but you know, like for the time when the game came out, it was really forward graphically speaking. You know what I mean?
Don't agree with that either, because there was other games that came out that looked a lot better. It wasn't bad. I don't want to say it
was
like
shiny.
It was bad.
Remember, it was shiny.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but this game still looks like it's dated. Like it looks better than that. I'm not gonna lie, but it still looks dated for the time.
All right, let's check
it
out
for something that's coming out for what, PS4?
PS4, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the new slide, and we can see that right here we've got the little red versus blue kind of like UI. You can tell like the new UI and everything like that. So that's the new slide, and this is the old slide.
Yeah, the game looks better than the original. I will gladly admit that. It does look better than the original. Does that mean that this game looks like it's supposed to come out now? Not really. Not really. I'm not gonna be like, I will die on this hill. I don't care. Like, I do not care. I will die on this hill. The game, but like even like looking at some of the screens, like that's now, right?
Yeah,
that looks dated as fuck. It just does. It looks dated. And then you scroll down, that looks like something that like, should this be on PS3?
PS2?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, literally, that's how I feel. Like, should this be on PS3? That looks dated as fuck. Should that be on PS4? It looks like they were just like if they put that on a PS2, people would be like, whoa. And then got on PS3, just like, you guys, what are you guys doing? Look at this. That's the new one?
That's the new one, yeah.
Oh God, that was the worst one. No. Go back.
Let me go back.
Oh God, go back to that image. Look at that. That looks worse than the other. Look at the texturing on it.
Actually, this is the old one.
Okay. Oh God, I was like, that's the new one.
This is the old one, but they don't show the new one in this slide.
They're like, oh, it probably looks like exactly the same. They're like,
you could
make it look better. What's that?
It's hard to see because the screen won't. Oh, there we go. We can kind of zoom in a little bit. That's the old texture.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna stick to what I say then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like each of the games looks dated for what system they were originally on. I would say if this came out maybe early PS4, I'd be like, all right, okay. But like at this point, we're already reaching a new generation. I'm a little bit disappointed. But then again, like it does look like Yakuza. Like it looks like the Yakuza guys did put their hands all in it.
Yeah, I mean
it's bad.
It's their engine, yeah.
Yeah, which isn't bad. It's just it still looks dated to me. It just does. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. It just looks dated.
No, yeah. I mean, even if the game, if they, like I said, for me personally, if they came out with the same game, the same graphics, and they did we still don't know about rollback netcode. That's still something we got to find out on the 28th. Oh, I mean tomorrow, should I say? And we still don't know if they've retweaked the balance patch. You know what I'm saying? So the game could be more. I mean, the game was very balanced. You know what I'm saying? But characters like Akira was super powered, and you had some characters that were really not. And we got different controllers now. So it's a lot of things that they can do with maybe like controller to game, like that latency and stuff like that. So the game needs to be rebalanced for a different system. So if they only have the rebalance and good netcode, I would be happy. I'll be satisfied. But I really, really think because it's coming out on PS Plus, because the Yakuza people are making the game and doing all the tweaks to it, that this is really just a feeler out there to see what is the temperature for a Virtua Fighter. And think about this for a second, right? PlayStation just bought Evo, right? Mm-hmm. Evo, yeah. Evo, right? Yeah. So they just bought Evo, right? They had the biggest exclusive fighting game last gen with Street Fighter. I mean, not biggest in like sales, but biggest in notoriety and people like playing it day one, I guess you could say. We already know that Smash and MK were the biggest selling ones. And Tekken has 7 million copies sold, and they have a big player base as well. But next gen, Capcom's in a different situation now, so Street Fighter is gonna be multi-platform. If they have Virtua Fighter, which is especially in Japan, critical darling, you know what I'm saying? And they're like the place for fighting games now. It just kind of makes sense that they would have an exclusive Virtua Fighter on their system for Virtua Fighter 6 if that's something they're making.
I don't think that's going to be a thing. I'm just going to say it right here. You heard it from me now. I don't think that Virtua Fighter will not be able to do anything that's going to be like, I don't think revolutionary right now. I say if Virtua Fighter 6 comes out and it's like they like overhaul everything, like they really like tune it for like now, maybe, but I don't know how well it will be able to since it hasn't had a game really come out in a while. I don't know how it will be able to compete with other titles that have been established over these past few years and been constantly played over these past few years.
Just love Ed Boon to pieces. He's my favorite troll, and everybody knows. If you don't know by now,
that you're a big troll.
Not me, not as big as Ed Boon.
But you are a troll.
There's gonna be some kind of. There's a rumor going around that there's some kind of Marvel NetherRealm game being made, and Ed Boon said inspiration on our upcoming Marvel v Mortal Kombat game. I love it.
Troll.
Hey yo, low key, the fight like choreograph for these African
I think
like,
that like
Ghana.
I think what are they, Nigerian or
I think it's
Ugandan or something
Ghana,
like that?
Ghana or Nigerian. Like they of course the effects and everything are bad, but the fight choreographs, I've seen like some other ones that they do with Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. The fight choreograph scenes are really good.
Yeah, they are really good. They're really good. Ed Boon needs to stop though.
What'd you say? Ed
Boon needs to stop.
He's just out here letting the fans know what's going on in his day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we need, because apparently I thought it was DC versus Marvel, but now it's Marvel versus MK, so we can run with that, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
and another week, another KOF trailer is imminent. So we got a teaser silhouette for this week's silhouette, and I'm gonna put it on screen right now. I didn't know what it was. I try not to. Event Hubs always shares these out. If you follow KOF or SNK on Instagram, they have these out as well. But I try to not look at the who they say it's going to be. Right. And I try to figure it out for myself and everything like that.
Right.
This week, I don't know.
Well, it's either, even though those aren't roses that they tried to use as a picture, those aren't roses. Those are not roses. I want people to look at that. Up in the corner where it says right under that right there. Those aren't roses. Those are not roses.
Those are lilies? I
think those look like they're lilacs, I think. Don't quote me on that. I don't know my flowers that much, but I know those aren't roses. But anyways, then it's either blue rose or whip. I want to say that looks like whip more than it looks like blue rose.
That's blue rose, right?
That's blue rose. Yes,
that's blue rose. Okay.
Yes, or not blue rose. Excuse me, blue Mary.
Blue Mary. Yeah.
Blue Mary. Why am I saying blue rose? Blue Mary.
And that's whip.
And that's whip. Yes. Whip was originally first came in King of Fighters 99. She was a part of K-Dash's team because K-Dash and Maxima and Benimer were all on the same team.
Okay.
She was a part of the clones and was kind of like playing. But she was not on that team. God damn it, she became on their team later. She was on the team with. She was on the Ikari Warriors team. She was on.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, she was on the team with Ralph
Kristen
Jones,
okay,
Clark, and Leona. Like she was a fourth because it was like a 3 fighters and a striker team, right?
Okay.
Then she went after the Nest saga and the true ending, quote unquote, for that game because they were the heroes. It come to find out she was also one of the clones with like K-Dash and everything like that, and she went to go be with K-Dash. She's like K-Dash's like sister, I think it was.
Huh. Okay.
She's a range character like out of this world. She has she has moves kind of like a Batgirl from Injustice, yeah. Where she can like go off screen and like come down and stuff like that. And if you're not ready for the overhead, you'll get hit.
Wow,
it's slow in the other games, but you got to know how to properly like block it and stuff. Blue Mary is is technically from like the Fatal Fury series.
Okay.
Grappler girl. Like Jesus, she's a grappler girl. She's Terry Bogard's love interest, and I use that term quite loosely for this. Kind of, sort of, but kind of not. Like she's into Terry, but Terry's he's the hungry wolf, so he doesn't worry about.
So this is the Sakura to Terry's Ryu.
No, because they work together. They actually have worked together multiple times. She's kind of been his partner in some of the stuff with some of his I think he does like PI stuff, kind of, sort of. But she's been like his partner, like fighting stuff and everything like that. She's into him, but does his own thing for the most part. So they don't really like expand too much on it, but like something's there. But she's like a super grappler. The thing is, a reason why I think this is actually, I don't know, for a head angle, because she's not holding a whip. I would say it might be Blue Mary, but I really feel like it's whip just from the bob. Her bob hairstyle is somewhat longer than Mary's, but I don't know. The angle also is that it might be It might be her like holding a fist back, or you know what? I just thought about something. Or it could be what's her name? Freaking the other grappler chick. Angel.
With the
Where she's like wearing like she wears like the
assless chaps.
The assless chaps. Yes, that chick. Yeah, it could be her because she's like I was like, wait a minute. She also has a bob. Damn.
I kind of feel like we're all wrong on this one. Ooh.
No, he's dead. But that hasn't stopped them before. I do not think it's what's his name? Ash. I don't think it's Ash. I really don't think it's Ash. That'd be hilarious, but we know it's not. We know it's not.
All right, that's gonna do it for this Good Morning Gamer, Good Morning FGC. Yeah, a lot going on. Like I said, Dragon Quest tonight, Sega's thing tomorrow, along with Virtua Fighter, along with that coming out June 13th. We got E3 starting, and it's a lot, but we'll be here to cover it. Like I said, I'm out. Unless you got anything to say, Lone Wolf?
You should watch me sometimes on Twitch. I do things like stream games. Twitch.tv/TheLoneliestWolfBC. Sometimes I stream with friends. Sometimes I stream by myself. Oh, and I'm not going to be doing art streams anymore, sad face, for the time being anymore. That's it.
All right, man. Definitely check them out. We'll be back at it tomorrow. I'm out. We out. Peace.